Well, hello, coconuts. Welcome in and happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day, okay? Hello. And a special hello to all of my YouTube coconuts who are catching the replay. We love you. We do. It might look a little different. It might look like a little different setup tonight, and that's because I've decided we all need a break from picking the colors, okay? We have done the best we can picking the colors. So tonight we're going to switch it up and I'm going to use this website that I literally found mere seconds ago on Google called coolers.co, which will generate an automatic color palette that I will use for the next page that we do. Okay, so this is something new. It will be a challenge, but it won't be so random that the colors don't go together. At least it'll be a cohesive palette, but we don't have to pick it. Okay, so that's the vibe that I'm going for tonight. Whatever this says, we're going to find a page that goes with it, and we're going to do this color palette. So I see people are trickling in. We have 200. Okay, let's go ahead and figure out what the colors are that we're going to use. So I'm just going to press this button, generate, over here, and see what color palette. I don't like this color palette. I don't like this color palette. I don't like this color palette. I'm just refreshing the whole page. Give me something better. Okay, that's interesting. I don't want it to be monochromatic. That's what I was going. I didn't want it to be monochromatic. That was too easy. I wanted a challenge. This is a challenge. Okay? So, this is a challenge. I guess. Let's do this one. Okay, so this is the palette. Coolers.co. Thank you. You have taken the pressure off of all of us tonight so we can just be here and chill. It's what Martin would want, okay? He didn't want his people to struggle. So tonight, technology does the work for us. So now that we have the palette, we gotta find the page. Do they have marker codes? No. We're just gonna go off of vibes, pure vibes. So, and this is just a website. So I'm gonna set my iPad somewhere I can see it so that I know what the situation is. All right, so now we gotta find a page that's gonna go with the vibe. This book is, I think there's only like one page. This certainly ain't gonna go with it. I think there might be another one. The girl with the book, yeah, her. Which I already got a little kiss of color on. Okay, she's an option. The palette's not very holiday-ish. Where's volume 5? It could be fallish. It could be fallish. So for anyone who's just joining, it looks like we got a few more people. This is the palette. I used coolers.co to pick our palette today. This is the vibe that we are going to be trying to go with. So none of us have to struggle tonight. None of us have to argue amongst each other or with ourselves, okay? That would easily go with this page. Not easily with her. Not as easily with her. I feel like it would go real easy with this page. Listen, y'all didn't see anything. Y'all didn't see that page hasn't been touched since the last time. Don't ask me. Ooh, let's do this one. Let's do her. She gonna get finished. I just need to do my taxes and then I'm gonna get straight to it. That's all. It's not that I don't like it. It's just I gotta do my taxes. Y'all know how that goes. Ashes, yes, I am. One day, okay? One day, you will see. Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna put my little backing board here to protect this page because stunning. Yeah, let's do her. I have on my Snuggie thing. So hopefully it doesn't get in our way because if I have to take it off, I will cry. And y'all know I'm good for it, okay? It's so warm and snuggly. It's so warm and snuggly. So I'm just getting my supplies together. I'm just getting them together. There's always a fascination with how long it takes for me to color. It's very interesting to me. The answer is I don't be knowing until I get started. It could go so many different ways. I stopped guessing. All right, so we're gonna do what we normally do. We're gonna start off with the skin. Let's get you up close and personal so I can also see what's going on. What's going on? All right, we have some nice vibrant colors tonight, so we can give her a nice chocolatey complexion. I love that for us. So we got some vibrant colors on the scene. Okay. And I know I brought my fresh swatch paper up here. So where is it? Here it is. I'm all kinds of late. Usually I come in ahead of time and get situated. But right before I went live, I hear little Michael boo-hooing. And it's not the I don't want to go to bed boo-hoo. It's the real crocodile tears. Like he's really upset about something. I'm like, what's going on? So I'm in mama mode. Like, hello, what's going on? And his uncle, my brother-in-law, moved out today. You know, I kept telling you guys that got his own place. And Michael's really sad. Michael's really sad that his uncle is no longer here. I didn't realize how long he had been here. He had been here for a couple months already. Time flies. So he was crying, boo-hooing, the real crocodile tears. I mean, I'll just take a minute to thank God that my son is surrounded by strong, smart, intelligent black men who are caring and loving and affectionate and emotionally intelligent and are developing Michael into being a wonderful young little boy. So I'm very grateful for that. But I'm very sad that he has to cry and be sad. But he only moved 45 minutes away, so it ain't nothing. It ain't nothing to hop in the car, okay? Hop in the Honda and pop over. So, jumping right in, I'm using Pale Mauve R27. So, I really like this page. And I like that this color generator, that might be the wave, you know, every once in a while, just to take the pressure off. I don't know what color the hair is going to be, so I'm not going to do the skin tone underneath in case it's going to be a light color. Okay. So I'm just swirling inside. Now my feed is like literally just people coloring. And although obviously I love to color, when I come on TikTok, I would like to see other things. I would like to see other things besides just what I do, you know? I already do that. I don't need to see that. I want to see something else. But I do stop. So it's because I idle too long. So now it's like, oh, she likes this. Cause I'm nosy. That's all that is, TikTok. Don't mind me. I'm just trying to see what the girls is talking about. I'm just trying to be in the business. That ain't got nothing to do with me saying I want to see this all the time. I just want to see it some of the time. See what the girls is up to. And then I'm gone. That's all. So, but TikTok, for me at least, I've been getting like actual funny content again. I don't know, from like July till November, the content I was getting in my algorithm was so whack. Cause it was just straight TikTok shop, like nothing without TikTok shop, nothing funny. Everything, oh my god, you have to try this. Da-da-da-da. And I was getting real. I was getting real close to being off this app. I was like, this is so dry and boring. Where are the giggles? I was starving for giggles. I don't come on here to shop. And they were trying to convert me, and they won a couple times, I told y'all. But that's not my fault. I'm a product of my environment. But the Mrs. Netta and Charles content, do tell, what's that? I can already tell it's intriguing. But I've been seeing, like, I've been getting some good giggles in. Getting some good giggles. It hasn't been too bad with the TikTok shop. Even though somebody did DM me a brand that I've used before, asking if they could send me a air fryer. I was like, listen, coconuts, my air fryer died when I moved here. If you see me air frying some nuggets, what I tell y'all, mind your business, okay? Double tap and move along. You'll get the color and content. I'm trying to get this air fryer. Don't worry, I ignored them. But I've been thinking about it. I was like, nah. I don't be wanting to make that content. I wish I was that person. But it did remind me I do need to buy a new air fryer. I do. Ooh. For sure. These are hoo-hoo markers. But I did tell y'all, if that company ever wants to send me my wig that someone stole in my apartment complex before I moved, I will be on here laying my edges, frying, dying, lying it to the side. And there's nothing that you can do to stop me. I need that wig back. I need that wig back. Okay? I will be back. Shoot. I need that. And I need to get my hair braided or something. Something's got to give. Especially with the morning time hot girl walks. I can't deal with my hair on a daily basis. The reason why my hair is long as it is because I really don't be dealing with it. And I feel like my hands have been in my hair daily, and that doesn't work for me. It doesn't go with my lifestyle at all. How long is this gonna take? As long as it takes, baby. One thing about it, I never had the ability to see the future. So we in this together. Until the end. Or until my bedtime. Then I'll see y'all tomorrow. I love the Coco. I've had braids since November, redone, of course. See, life is better with braids. It's just that I'm allergic to Kanekalon, so I gotta get a human hair. My wallet, every time she just be pissed off. Like, now you know. And I like the knotless braids because I can go to sleep that night. And you know, knotless braids last 45 minutes. At least on me. At least on me. Something about them knots be holding things together. Okay? It holds things in place for me. And the knot hides a lot. Okay? So, no knot equals temporary hairstyle. Temporary for me. And it makes me very sad. Because it'd be cute. And those boho braids, that's what looks good on me. Because I got a big head. And it just adds some fullness. Because, you know, knotless braids are very flat and natural. But that flatness on the big head, that combo is deadly. Okay? You got to add a little something in there. You got to add a little curl, a little texture, a little volume. And I had boho braids when I went to Miami. The maintenance, I might as well have went with a blowout. Because everything I had to do every single day to look cute and presentable and not have the fist of fury on the back of my neck. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is a head wrap, not a beanie. And we also did a color palette generator. So we already got the colors good. So we can just enjoy our Martin Luther King Jr. Day in peace. We don't have to worry about colors. Okay? The color I'm using right now is Mahogany Y12 by Ohuhu. Yeah, the humidity in Miami was... Wow. Wow. It stole a lot of joy. It did. And we went in May. It wasn't even like all the way hot yet. Wow. A stunning upset. A stunning upset. Let me unplug my charger real quick. If you just joined, the colors have been picked out thanks to coolers.co. It is a website that randomly generates color palettes so we don't have to. So we can just chill out, vibe, chit chat, relax, and not be pressed. Right now I'm using Ohuhu markers. The base color was a pale mauve, R27, and now I'm doing shadows with Y12 Mahogany. Coolers.co, if you would like to sponsor me, give me a buzz. Because you might make your way into the regular rotation if you keep your act together. Okay? You can keep it together, then we can make this a thing. You know what's funny, Ashes? Somebody apologized to me on my video and said sorry for being rude in your live, but I didn't know, there's a lot of culprits of that. So I didn't know if it was Miss You're Too Green. Could have been anybody. Could have been someone who came in and just started telling me what to do, like they pay my bills. Because, we got those people too. So, who knows? I'm going in with Caran Dash Hazel. This is color pencil. Just going in the lighter areas before I come back around with some shading. Hey, Chris. right. And this is more caramel. But that's okay because we're going to shade it. I'm going to add some more shading to her face as well with the colored pencil. I just want it to be, a little more subtle. A little more subtle. I know I've been hearing that the Color on Coco mods are getting some notoriety, okay? People know them out in the wild. Very good reputation. Only the best, okay? Only the best. We love that for our community. One time for the Mod Squad. Because they run a tight ship. By the time I try to be up in the comments, it's already been resolved. Okay? It's already done. And we love that. We do. Very quickly, very swiftly. They're not playing. Don't challenge them. And just when one decides that they're going to give you a second chance, too bad. Because the other one said mute, block, discarded. Eject. You thought you were safe. You were not. One had time, the other did not. Okay? Sorry. Sorry about it. You tried your luck and you found out. It's not rude. It's to smooth it out, and then I also add additional shading on top. So right now I'm just doing the base color, and it makes it look better than just marker alone, in my opinion. You always got to add that, in my opinion, because everyone has different vibes. Your opinion is correct. Thank you. It gives it that little extra something, a little extra texture. Houston, Texas. Alright, and that was Hazel by Karen Dash. So now I'm gonna go with Burnt Sienna. Start doing some additional shading. Karen Dash color pencils. Link in my bio. Alright. So now I'm going to start adding in those deeper shadows. And this is Burnt Sienna, Karen Dash. Leaving the hair for now because I don't know what color I want it to be. So just in case we go with a lighter color, we don't have any problem. Do you make your own? No, I don't make my own supplies. No. I don't have the desire to do it. It's a lot of work and it's not my ministry. But I would do a collab with a brand that's already trusted and has the right sources. And look at me. I vow to be nice and sweet tonight. Okay? You see that? Stunning. A stunning display of peace and love. Okay? Don't make her go back on her word. Don't make her have to take that back. Because I know her. And she will. And she will do it unapologetically. Instant disregard for that statement if she has to. Okay? Karen Dash colored pencils. I'm from New York. New York. In the United States of America. If you're confused by the accent, that's because, well, it's not really a true reason. It's because I just switch in and out of accents as I see fit. You know? Concrete Jungle. Hello. My favorite brand of color pencils are Prismacolor. I like Caran Dash, but for the price, I don't know. I feel like it should do my taxes for me and wash my car and take my kids to school. And then I would say Caran Dash. But as it stands today, giving bare minimum, it's going to have to remain in second place. You know? But it's definitely a premium colored pencil, you know? You're getting what you pay for. So, and again, if you're just joining, the color palette has been selected. I used the random generator on coolors.co. COOLORS.co. This is not sponsored, but it should be. Even though I found this website merely seconds before I went live. I feel like it's about to become a staple. Okay? It's about to become important to the coloring community. That's what I feel. So, we'll see how this turns out. I feel like this is like a good page to test a random color palette generator because all of this action is going to allow us to really get a lot of color on the page and see what it's giving. And I feel like this color palette is like, I'll show it to y'all in a second actually. It's like cohesive, but it's unique. Like I wouldn't necessarily put these colors together myself, but I identify that they go together. It's not like some of the colors that perhaps we as a community have chosen for pages in our past. No shade. Just compare some, some past examples we may have done together, So now I'm just testing out other methods. Other methods. You know what's happening? This paper that I'm using underneath is causing a texture. I was like, why is this like kind of grainy? Aha. Sweater weather cough. Listen, I didn't have a particular page in mind. I was just listing a general example, But I would say that could be top of mind for some, if not most. It could be. And today we move forward. Okay. I saw someone post yesterday, don't forget to put out your milk and cookies for Jonathan Majors tonight. Why do we say things like that? Why do we say these things? The giggles that I was giggling. And, oh God. I read it to Mr. Coco. And he was just giving me a blank stare. I'm like, do you not think that's funny? Do you not think that's funny? Hello? No? I don't think it was like all the way processing, and he wasn't really listening. So I'm gonna wake him up tonight and tell it to him again. I'm gonna be like, hey, remember when I was trying to tell you earlier about the putting the cookies out? Did you get it? Because it's like, it was the night before MLK Jr. Day. Like, do you get it? You know, he's gonna be upset, but he should have just laughed when I said it the first time. Now he has to get waking up in the middle of the night so that we can laugh. You will laugh before there's peace. You will laugh before we have peace. Oh my God, I feel like I want Megan to turn her comments off. She used to have her comments turned off. I want Megan Good to turn her comments off immediately. Go film the rest of season 3 of Harlem. Find something else to do, okay? Find something else to do. Immediately. Because it's getting out of hand. The internet was already unserious, right? We already can't take anything serious ever. It's a problem. We're unwell. We've been diagnosed multiple times. We're not healing. We're not getting better. So for your sake, Meg, I want you to log off or turn them comments off. Nobody is paying attention to them workouts. And I mean nobody. Okay? You look great. You look great. I'm not gonna deny that. You look great. Skin color is questionable. I'm not sure what's happening. That was a little shocking to me. I don't know if it's a filter. I'm a little confused by her complexion right now. But the body is body-yaddy-yaddying, okay? But maybe save that content for like a little bit later when people are ready for that. Because right now, everyone's just calling you Coretta. Everyone's just calling you Coretta. And they're not watching your squat form. Not even a little bit. Not even kinda. Sorry. All right. Just going in with my Prismacolor white colored pencil to add in some highlights. Okay. So, here we are. This is the palette. That little white pencil will forever be with us. We will have a full burial service if she ever goes out yonder. So here's the palette that was selected for us by coolers.co. Bookmark that website. Tell them I sent you if there's somewhere to tell them. And this is the color palette it chose for us. And that's what we're going to use today. So I'm going to use that plum color for her lips. The color that they have here is called Tyrian Purple. So, wow, first try, I picked like a really close color. Vivid Purple is what I'm going to use. And I'm going to use different shades of the colors, obviously, to add interest and to give it the Coco flair. This is the base. This is what we're starting with. Stunning. On that chocolate skin. Yes, please. Okay. Scoot you, scoot you. So now I'm gonna come in with my pencils. Yes, Coco Bangs. Bye, KK. So now I'm coming in with my Caran Dash. And this is Purple Violet. Let's see what this is giving. You know, I like to do a little two-tone on the lip. So I'm going to deepen the top lip and brighten the bottom lip. This is Good Old Purple by Caran Dash as well. And I'm going to come in with a little lip liner. Per usual. And I'm using brown. I really cannot see the way my light is reflecting on this paper and the angle that I'm at with this phone. I can't all the way see what's happening. But that's okay. I'm true to this, not new to this. That muscle memory gonna kick right in. Okay? Now I'm gonna take the world's most loyal white colored pencil and add a little shimmer and shine. Okay. And then come in with the white Posca. I'm naming the colors. I'm naming them as I use them. You want me to talk slow? The Caran Dash color pencils I used were, let me pull them back out. Purple Violet on the top lip and purple on the bottom lip. And then I lined them with the color brown, Caran Dash. And the marker I used was Vivid Purple by Ohuhu P1. Okay. And now I'm using my white Posca to brighten the poppin' lip gloss. So fun, so easy. Love that for us. I'm gonna give her a dark brow because I already colored it in, so whatever color it's gonna be for her hair, it doesn't matter, she's gonna have a darker brow. And there's nothing I'm gonna do about it. Get those little strays. Okay, cute. Stunning. Alright, I'm gonna start doing some of her jewelry. It will be gold. Sorry to the silver community. I've tried to draw silver before. The stakes are too high. The stakes are too high with this page. Okay, this is another page that I've been saving for a rainy day because this has potential to be a true work of art. This is not the time for experimentation. All right, I'm looking for my milk white. Yeah, I feel like it's gold anyway, right? Where's my milk white? There she is. Okay, so this is the base color I'm gonna use for my gold. This is Milk White by Ohuhu. And I just fill it all in solid with this. Gives us that nice base color. What the heck? Did I hit the light? Can I see? What? Why is it doing this? I'm spooked. Why would it do that? Okay. Anyway, I'm just not going to move because somewhere I must be tripping the wire. So I'm just going to keep my feet still, my tootsies, in my little Ugg slippers. Okay. Don't mind me. All right. Anyway, that was Milk White. Now I'm going to come in with, do you know what the Colors Blender marker is supposed to do? It's supposed to blend. It's supposed to blend. I find that it doesn't. It just kind of picks up the color off the page. Which is why I don't use that. So this is Rose Beige. And I'm just going to kind of bring that in and take the way that y'all know I'd be kind of slow. And I'm taking the base color and just using that to blend out. Okay. All right. Thank you for the nail love. And again, using that base color to Blendiana. Blendiana, Blendiana. Chips and hummus. What y'all talking about? What y'all got going on in the chat with the chips and the hummus? Right now, potato brown for the darkest shadows. Talking about dinner, okay? I was in the city yesterday and we went to this really nice restaurant called Milos. And my friend who I was with was like, last time we were here, we saw Hugh Jackman and their family. I was like, oh, I know this bill about to be crazy. It was good though. It was, but it was good. If you like Greek food and you like fresh seafood and spending a lot of money, 10 out of 10 would recommend. You know? It was scrumbly, yum, yum, a purr, purr. A restock date has not been determined as of yet, but you all will be the first to know. That's for sure. That's for sure. Alright, so now I'm coming in with English Red. And this is by Caran d'Ache. You can always tell if I'm using Caran d'Ache because it has like the number 2 pencil, like flat sides. At least that's what I think of. Sure. And now this is Venetian Red. I'm just kind of blending this out a little bit, giving it a little more structure, if you will. A little bit of structure. And then coming in with cream. Just the blendiana, blendiana, blendiana. And this white Prismacolor. Okay. And just while I'm here, hit the top, hit 'em up style. And just taking brown and just adding a little more contrast, because contrast equals interest. Interest equals stunning. We all know that by now. Okay. Obsessed. So that's kind of like the orange in here. It's giving the orange peel from my palette that I'm using. Okay. So that was a nice incorporation of some of that. Now I'm going to start to do her shirt. I think I want to make her wrap have like a pattern on it. So I'm holding out for where I'm going to incorporate the colors for that. So I need to find a Yinmin blue. Yinmin blue. That's not I don't know how they spelled that word, but it's not right. It's not right. I'm gonna just start swatching stuff, because one thing about these caps be capping. They just tell straight lies. Okay, so I'm gonna use Antwerp blue. For the blue here, I need like a tealish color. Yes, we are using a predetermined palette. This is like a little too, I don't know. It might be our closest bet though to that tealish color. Moonstone. I'm gonna try BG8 as well. Don't wait too long for my own markers. It's not on the roadmap. Because that would mean I would have to stop what I'm doing with y'all and start doing that. But I don't think that's what y'all want. I don't think that's what y'all want. Alright. So I think I want to make the shirt alternating between the blue and teal. The leaves can be that green. And then the headscarf can be kind of like a melting pot of like all the colors. You know? You want me to flourish too, though. I don't think there's as much money in that kind of stuff as you would think, because the creation process, and y'all know everything I do, it has to be a certain caliber. And the way I would need actual people in a lab formulating the colors to be perfect, okay, perfect, is going to cost me a lot of money in years. And then the marker's going to cost $3 million. But yeah, so each marker actually costs us $1,000 to formulate. So you guys are going to get it for the low price of $3 million for a pack of 12. I hope you guys enjoy, and let me know what you think. And I can't do y'all like that. Once I'm to a place where there's a team that I can trust and be like, hey, I want a marker line, handle that, give me a buzz when you're ready for me to come in and tell you what's wrong with it. then we could start talking about a color supply line. But a lot of brands that come out with coloring supplies, including Louis Vuitton, okay, when they came out with that line of colored pencils, absolute garbage. So I want better for us. I do. So I'm just waiting for a hoo-hoo to hit me up. I was thinking about them on the treadmill today. I was like, at this point, what's the delay? What are we waiting for? That's the question. Who do I gotta call? Because my connect at Hoo, I don't think she's with the product team. She seems more marketing focused. So she's a good starting point. Okay, Rachel, I'm gonna hit you up, Rachel. But I also need somebody to see my vision. Yeah, Louis Vuitton had color pencils. Sure did. And really what you were buying was the carrying case. Yep. The only reason why I even knew about it, I wasn't even coloring yet. This was years ago. Was because when I was at Macy's, I was the business director for luxury shoes and handbags. So one of the brands that I managed our relationship with and contracts with was Louis Vuitton, LVMH in general. So that's how I heard about it, and I was impressed. I don't even remember. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars, though. It was very much unserious, but the case was cute. Okay, I might try and find that case so I could stun on them one time. Be like, I got me a Louis Vuitton case for my Caran d'Ache colored pencils. What about it? And what of it? And what of it? But the pigment was not pigmenting for me. And maybe it was user error. I wasn't in the coloring scene yet. You know. But it didn't give what it was supposed to give, in my opinion, for the price tag. I got a bunch of new supplies because I want to do a new segment of testing different art supplies. So, which is probably going to mess up my algorithm again because I got them from the TikTok shop. What is a girl supposed to do? Where else was I supposed to get them? But I got those grabby pens. Son of a gun. You son of a gun. All right, I'm going under my desk. And y'all better not talk about me. Oh my God. I don't have the bag for this. Y'all know I got sciatica. I can't deal with this. This thing feels hot too. Oh no, I don't trust this. It's feeling a little toasty. Y'all know I got sciatica. The things I do for y'all, okay? Coco coming in with the effects today. Yeah, you know, I was just about to start my DJ set, so I was trying to get us into the mood. The Mm-hmm. Don't worry about it. Anyway, I got the grabby pens. And I got... Girl, I can't even remember. It's going to be like Christmas. All these packages arrive. I got some random markers that I saw. Because that's what I always get asked. Do you know any other alternatives, and the answer is always no, because I started with Ohuhu and I liked it, and then I was like, okay, I'm cool, I'm chilling here. And I was loyal. Okay. So now I'm gonna, spread my wings, switch it up, and see where it takes me, see what the vibes are. I definitely want to do like an acrylic page where we just use acrylic pens and see what the vibe is with that. I think it's gonna be super duper dope. Chris, we have a spammer. Not a spammer. Who's the spammer? I don't even remember the name of the markers. I saw somebody who was like, guys, I got these markers for $7. I was like, okay, that's inexpensive. Let me see if that will work for the coconuts. And then when I go to check out, it was like $28. I was like, I've been bamboozled. But still very inexpensive compared to who's. So I ain't mad at it. This blue, scrumdiddly yum yum, a purr. Alright, so I'm trying to decide if I want to do the teal and then do another color, if I just wanted to keep it alternating with the teal. Let's see how the first layer looks. Oh, dang. Got some dried out markers for Christmas. That's the worst. Truly. Be so sad because you're so excited. And then fresh out the pack. Dry. Be ready to throw them joints. Stunning color. And then when I put that like tea leaf green in the back, yum. Yummy, yummy, yummy. In my tummy, tummy, tummy. This music is giving me rainy day vibes and it's making me very sleepy. Am I on the right playlist? Yes, I am. I am. I did this page, gray, silver, black. I don't like it at all. Why? I feel like that would be cute. I want to do a page where it's like all, like almost like grayscale. I want to try that. It's very smooth jazz-ish. It's actually lo-fi hip-hop radio. Usually it's like a little more funky, if you will. But this one is very chill tonight. I welcome the chill vibes. But if you see me faceplant on this page and start snoring, just log off. You ain't see nothing, you ain't hear nothing. Okay? My back was acting up too. And I know it's like my back really hurts when I can't even fake it like it doesn't hurt. Anyone who has like chronic pain, where it's like the normal level of pain where it's like, I know I'm in pain, but no one else looking at me would know I was in pain. No. I was walking through this restaurant like Sherman Hemsley, okay? It was serious. in my cute little outfit, my cute little boots, and my cute little white button down dress shirt situation, waist snatched, edges laid, and I'm moving like Quasimodo. It wasn't the look that I envisioned. It was like that real pain, okay? So I was like, well, it was acting up for like since Thursday. So I didn't get my steps in on Thursday. Didn't get my steps in on Friday. Didn't get my steps in for real Saturday. Like I got a lot, but not enough. So today I was like, no. It stops here. I'm getting my steps. So I got back from the city and I did a little laundry and I went straight down to the treadmill. Real slow walk. 45 minutes. I was on FaceTime talking. If you're a walker, you know if you walking and talking, then you're not doing the fast walk. You're doing just a little relaxed stroll, okay? I thought all was cool. I was like, oh, I think that loosened up something in my back. I think that did something right for me. And I'm proud of myself. Came upstairs, went to get in the shower, lifted my leg up to go over, the tub edge to step into the shower. And you know that feeling you get where it's like something goes pop and then all of a sudden you feel like real hot, like perhaps I'm bleeding internally. I don't know what's happening, but it doesn't feel like it's supposed to. That's what I was feeling. And I was just frozen there like, oh. I was like, yep, you done did it now. You done did it now. Mr. Coco gonna come find you on the bathroom floor. This time you did it, Coco. But I got in the shower, let the hot water run, was leaned up against the wall, and I'm somebody, don't let the shower wall or the shower curtain touch me. Don't touch me. Or I gotta start the shower over. I was posted up on that wall. Me and the wall, we go together. And I feel better now. Yeah, I'm glad we're all on the same page. And I be replacing that shower curtain thing, that liner, all the time. We be putting it in the washing machine. Don't touch me. I'm wet. It's gross. It sticks. No. Don't touch me. Especially hotels, like, I need a glass shower door. I feel like in 2024, I just need it. I'm done with the shower curtains. I need a glass door. I'm done. I'm done with this stage of my life. I'm trying to move into my rich auntie era. I can't do shower curtains. I can't. And our house is like, we just moved into it, but it's almost 25 years old, so there's a lot of updating that we want to do. But you think I made the money? Do you think I made the money? Okay. So I got to prioritize. I got to do the kitchen first. The kitchen drives me absolutely nuts. We tried to DIY the little floor tiles until we put hardwood in. Gave up. It's always the girls with the bad back that think that they could do just about anything. You really thought you was going to be hunched over on this floor, peeling and sticking tiles? That's what you... Oh, okay. You knew that was going to work. Okay? You knew it. I'm not a DIY girly. I'm going to get somebody else to do it girly. And I will save my coins accordingly. Except for painting. But I think that's because I'm an artiste. And that brings me joy. It's a pain to keep with the water spots. I know. But the thought of never having to get a shower liner, it may be worth it for me. It may be worth it. It may be. My mom, her shower always is clean, but she's also the type of person that will just take the day off if she has to make sure that that is taken care of and handled. And I'm not that girl. So I think for at least the master bath, I want to have glass. For the guest room or for the guest bathroom, y'all can dodge the curtain a little bit longer, okay? Sorry, guys. If any of y'all ever come to my house, just know there's a shower curtain in your bathroom. Just know, okay? And be prepared. But it'll be a fresh one. It'll be a fresh one. And I also feel like shower curtains make my bathroom feel small. It's like it makes it into like a wall. Whereas like a glass door just makes it feel more infinite and open. We just bought a house with it and we have a walk-in shower with the glass in the garden top. Ooh, I love that. That's what I need, is a walk-in shower. I do. Because look at me, lifting my leg. A tender age of 32. Got the bones of a 72-year-old. I need to just be able to walk in that joint and do what I gotta do. I already be tired in the shower. Because I go in the shower on a mission. Me and every dead skin cell on my body are at war. At war. Okay? So I go in there and I'm not playing around. And then I have to cool off. Because I go in and I'm literally working out. Like about to break a sweat. So, it's very serious. In the skin, clock it. Buttery smooth. Every time. Every single time. And you know, we use those. I don't even know what it's called. Oh, sorry. Bye, whatever your name was. We use I don't even know what my husband calls it. It's like it's not a loofah. It's like if you unravel the loofah and it's long and it's rough. What is it called? Everyone calls them different. But the way that will scrub your skin. Yes, African net sponge. That's exactly it. Okay? It's like the thing that the oranges come in. And you think there's a dead skin cell that could survive that? Because there isn't. Oh, you need 2 ashes. It changed my life. That was one of the first things my husband gave me and he was my boyfriend in college. He said, here, this is for you. It was probably shade. He was probably trying to call me ashy. I don't even care. I don't even care. Because my skin, even like my complexion, the texture of my skin, like it's everything. It's everything. I don't even know where you buy them. It's one of those things like when you move out of your parents' house, there's certain things that you're just never going to buy yourself, okay? You're going to go to your parents' house, you're going to take theirs, and they're going to replace it for themselves. That's one of them. We go to my in-laws, and we take them. And then when we go back, there's more. And we never ask questions, okay? It's just one of those things. Like, you're really not going to catch me go to the store and buy a candle when I know my mom is running a Yankee candle out of her cabinet. I'm not buying these. I'm going to come here. I'm going to shop like the citizen that I am. Okay? If it's late and I need paper towels, I'm going to my parents' house. And I'm going to go to the basement. And I'm going to take a pack. And I'm going to go home. And that's that. But it's stunning. It's stunning. Oop. I use it daily. I use it in place of like a loofah or a washcloth or whatever you use to scrub down with. I use that. And they're like antimicrobial by design. So you know how loofahs, like, they can get like a weird smell to them because it's like all that moisture. That doesn't happen. That does not happen. The only thing is that it gets softer with time, so you need a new one that's like rough every once in a while. So I change mine out like maybe every 6 to 8 weeks, and that works. Whereas the loofahs, I literally would use a new one every week because they freak me out. But this, I just like to switch it to get that. And you could throw it in the washing machine. I throw it right in the wash. Sterilize it real good. And the body is bodying. And like the way you can, like, you know, like when you get out of the pool and you take a towel and you dry your back, like you do like a shimmy kind of motion, you can do this with that, so you can like scrub your back. It feels so good, but also your skin is so smooth. Because how often do you get to like really scrub your back with a washcloth or a loofah? Okay, unless you got them go-go gadget arms, I'm not set up like that. My shoulders are not flexible enough to be scrubbing my back with these arms I got here. Okay? It's not possible. But with that, I leave no stone unturned. I'm getting that back. I'm getting them shoulder blades, okay? I'm getting that lower lumbar. No dead cell is safe on this body. I can't look for it until you're done. I'm invested in the coloring. Yes. Do stay. Okay, we're moving and shaking. All right, so now I need to find like this beautiful, very light green. I'm excited to get one now. Listen, you're gonna notice first use. And I'm so dead ass when I say that. First use. Go ahead and book an everything shower for the first time you use it. Shave, get it all done, and use that. Child. You're gonna come out of there, it's just gonna be a puff of steam. And a brand new woman's gonna emerge from the steam. Just looking good, smelling good, okay? And this color is leaf green. It did help even out my skin tone. So like any like scars or anything that I had on my body, I don't use it on my face, but it did even out my complexion because you're just exfoliating the hell out your skin. And my husband has very sensitive skin because I'm like My skin is Teflon. I really can do a lot to it, and she don't really give me no problems like that. But my husband has very fragile glass skin. And he uses this, my son uses it, and he has very sensitive skin and no problems. Don't get one of the fake ones and come over here acting up. Yeah, and that's what's scary. I don't know what you're going to get on Amazon. Because what I want to tell you is to go to 25th in Harlem and go get you one. Okay? From African Way. That's what I want to tell y'all. But I know that's not accessible to most. So, I don't know if they have an online store. I don't know. I'm scared. But you know what? I've seen people on TikTok selling them before. Of course, because why not? Guys, I remember one of the things I got. It's crazy how you can say something and it unlocks like a memory. Okay, so I got art supplies, but I also got those carbonara bulldog ramen noodles, the spicy ones. I've been seeing them so much on my feed. And the way my stomach starts doing hip hip hooray every time it sees it, I had to. Then I started showing it to Mr. Coco. I'm like, am I bugging right now? Or does this look delicious? And I'm not someone, I don't want to watch videos of eating. I'm not into the mukbang community. No shade. Peace and love. Peace and love. That's just not my jam. But the way I was hypnotized when they was making them noodles and tearing them up. I got chopsticks and everything. Wooden spoons. It's gonna be authentic. We in here. I'll do a TikTok for y'all. Maybe I'll just put it in the vlog. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I know it is. I'm scared of that sauce. It's ramen noodles. The sauce looks like something serious, which is what's scaring me. Because y'all know I woke up one day and decided that I like spice out of nowhere, even though my mother-in-law literally calls me weak tongue. But I'm still on baby spice, okay? I'm not all the way to scary spice. I'm still on baby spice. So I might have to chill with that sauce. Cook it with heavy cream. It helps kill some of the spice. Okay. Yeah, I might use a little pack of, like a little half pack of the spice with some heavy cream. Because what I don't want is for me to take a bite and it just blow my whole wig off. You know what I'm saying? Because I ever tell you, this one time I was ready to soup-and-era because I got that steak sandwich that I get all the time. This is why I can't mess with Panera, because the consistency over the past like 2 years has been so inconsistent. I cannot. I got the steak sandwich. I always get that with French onion soup. It's what I do. And I took one bite of that sandwich, and I don't know if they just put straight horseradish on my joint, but when I tell you, instant tears. I felt like my edges like curled up instantly. And I read somewhere that wasabi is really just horseradish that they put some like green stuff in. Can someone confirm that for me? Because that would make sense, because the way I felt with that horseradish, I might as well have just took a match, lit it up, and dropped it down my throat. I love spicy, but the whole packet of that is unbearable. Good to know. Good to know. From a spice queen, we got a spice girl confirming that it is unbearable. And that's the other thing that scared me, is that some people are like, it's not even that spicy. Are you okay? I think your tongue is numb. Now you're making some ramen. I can't wait to try it. I can't. I'm excited. I feel like we colored this fast. Am I like a fast colorer now? And I like stopped and chit chatted. Ooh, but the black bean one sounds good too. I should have got the variety pack, but I really shouldn't be eating noodles like that. This is a one and done situation. I just had to get it out my system. I just had to, see what the kids was talking about. Something about carbonara, cheesy ramen, spicy. I don't know. It's very tantalizing. Very tantalizing. Lemon pepper. Interesting. I would never think to do that. Mr. Coco's in a lemon pepper era right now. He will lemon pepper anything at this current moment. I do not like lemon on my food. Interesting. It depends for me. It depends. So, like, if we order seafood or something, right, like calamari or shrimp, I will taste it first and see if I want lemon. Mr. Coco is putting lemon on off the rip. Like, he's not even tasting it to confirm. He's going straight in with the lemon. Me, I'm like, let me see where we're at. Let me just see where we're at. Let me just see what's happening before. Because some people, when they get their food and they just put salt and pepper on it before they even tasted it, I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. Wait. What are you doing? We don't know what the situation is here. You can't go in blind. Because sometimes I just want a little spritz of lemon, Sometimes it needs more. It needs more support. So, who knows? Who knows? This is such a crazy world. I'm going in with ginger root. Ooh, stunning. Lemon and seafood do go together. They do. Like, when I make certain things, like when I make salmon, I'm making it with lemon. It's coming pre-lemoned. So you don't have to add lemon on top of my salmon. Okay? Because when I make the salmon, it's coming with lemon on it and a slice of lemon that was baked on top of it. But also, lemons at restaurants, very tricky because they be having E. coli and all kinds of nasty stuff on them. So there's also that. I definitely don't get it in my drinks where the peel is all up in my beverage. Nah, I had to chill with the lemon water. So when I was younger, a little Diet Coke with some lemon. Delish. No. You gotta leave those lemons alone. Yeah, they're not washing those lemons. They're not. You like lemon, just not in your tea. Interesting. Because tea is a place where people often like lemon. I have to be like, I don't know, going through something to like put lemon in my water personally at home. Like for me to be like, ooh, let me cut up a lemon and put some in my water. That's a very rare situation. And every time I'm like, I could have just had ice water. I really could have just had some ice water. Put on, some shrimp or calamari or salmon. Even I had sea bass last night and it had like a lemon butter sauce with capers. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That was delicious. It was scrumptious, yum yum. I love lemonade though. Delicious. I love lemonade too. You know, the secret to my salmon is the rosemary and the butter sauce. Lemon and water reminds you of sewer water? Damn. It's from a movie, Boomerang, but I do use rosemary. I do use rosemary in my butter sauce, but I think that's because of Boomerang. It is banging. I always keep fresh rosemary and thyme in the fridge. Okay. You've never had salmon that tasted good? Cindy, you gotta come over. You gotta come over. I will handle that immediately. Immediately. Now here's the thing. I rarely go to restaurants and order salmon because it is too risky. Y'all just don't know what you're doing. At least up in New York. It's not it's it's not right. In the city though, okay? What part of the country are you in, Cindy? I need more information. Cuz in the city, if you go to House of Seafood and you get steamed salmon with vegetables in the butter sauce, it's life-changing. It's tender, it's delicious. It's everything. But I need to know where you are so I can help. The best lobster roll in your life in New York City. Well, you need to go to Maine. Okay, I lived in Maine for many years and they have the best lobster rolls. And I don't want to hear Massachusetts. Shut it. Maine has the best lobster rolls. But you can get delicious seafood in New York City. Delicious. But my salmon, it brings all the boys to the yard. It brings all the boys to the yard. And I'll make salmon croquettes. I'll make stuffed salmon with spinach and cream cheese. I'll do a salmon in a rosemary butter garlic sauce. I'll pan sear it. I'll bake it. What do you want? Air fry it? It's always delicious. It's so good. And salmon does have black people in a chokehold. This reminds me of like Catfish in the 90s. We are salmoning ourselves to death, and I fully support it. Northern VA. Okay, I know there's a lot of VA people in here. I need someone to advise where Cindy can get good salmon ASAP. Quickly. This is life or death. No coconut left behind. No coconut left behind. I only eat wild caught salmon. Yeah, it's important where you guys source your fish, your food in general. Have y'all seen You Are What You Eat on Netflix yet? It just came out like last week, I want to say. I do feel like they bamboozled us a little bit because that show was barely about them twins. It was barely about them damn twins, but okay. But it did have important information. It did have important information, and I will be changing some of the decisions that I make and where I get my food and how. I'm not a big red meat eater to begin with. So, but like the deforestation of the Amazon and like the way that this industry has to operate to meet the gluttonous demand of meat in America specifically, it's out of control. It's out of control. And also to hear that it's like a category 1 carcinogen, and I haven't done my own research yet, and I plan to. But I gotta do better. I walked away from it like I have to do better. Like that's one thing. Whether it be research or sourcing my food or whatever, like I was thinking about my baby. They were talking about the cold cuts. And I'm like, I have to do better. For myself, for my parents, for everybody. Oh yeah, it snowed here big time. Multiple times. It was snowing today. An occasional lemon pepper wing. I know. There's so many things where it's like they really screwed us up. They did. They put us in a predicament where we're addicted to really bad things that are slowly breaking us down from the inside out. And I was just trying to see what was gonna happen to the twins. I didn't sign up for that. It was like the middle of the night. I'm saying, yeah, like, are y'all gonna show the twins again, or where the twins at? Okay, I'm gonna come in with reddish yellow. This is the color I'm using to represent the orange peel. Let me re-show you guys the palette that was provided to us. Okay. This is the palette. Stunning. I'm going to do the head wrap that color and then maybe come in with a pattern on it. And then I'm going to probably do her hair a dark color, do her nails like this purple because we didn't really incorporate that much. And then I think for the background it will be like a light lavender or something just to kind of tie in some more purple because I don't think we got as much coverage as I wanted to with the purple. But I think this is really a fun color palette that I would never do on my own. I've done French in the past and I feel like it never translates. It just looks like I colored half the nail. For some reason it doesn't look very French. Oh. Stunning. Alright, making my way downtown. we were in the car listening to XM radio. My husband likes to listen to Doctor Radio whenever we're in the car. And it's a true buzzkill. So he was helping his brother move today. So I met him at U-Haul because he was bringing the U-Haul back. And then I met him so that we could, he could have a ride home. So I had it on just like Hits radio station because it has music and it's edited. So Michael don't go to school cussing, okay? So, of course, as soon as Mr. Coco gets in the car, he's like, who changed my radio station? You weren't even in this car, okay? So he was about to change the station, but then Unwritten by Natasha Bedingfield came on and saved the day, okay? He was like, oh, this is my song. I'm like, yeah, you forgot about that. He was like, what movie is this from? And I was like, is it from Devil Wears Prada? I'm like, no, what is it? I was like, The Hills. The Hills. It's The Hills intro. And I've already seen every episode of The Hills. Because when I was an intern in my sophomore year of college, and I was living in New York City, and I was literally subletting a box that they called a bedroom that was big enough for the bed and for you to walk in a straight line in front of the bed. And there was no cable or anything, barely had internet, pre-war walk-up. And I would just sit in my room on my laptop and watch The Hills. So I saw all the episodes. I also watched every episode of Ant Farm on Disney Channel. Not sure why I was so captivated by that, but I was 20 years old watching Ant Farm. Every single episode. Okay? And I would do it again. Love me some China McClain. That was like my adult That's So Raven. The way I was when That's So Raven came out. Wow. I tried to get Michael into Ant Farm. He wasn't into it. He was into Jesse. He was into Camp Kikiwaka. But those weren't really my shows. Those were his sister's shows that she liked when she was younger. She put me on Ant Farm. This is Coloring with Coco, Volume 5. But you know what show did stick? Hey Arnold. Very proud of that one. Even got him out here talking about stoop kids afraid to leave the stoop. That very critical for me to make sure he knows that. And I got him to like Phineas and Ferb, which I was older watching Phineas and Ferb, but it's just so good. It's just so good. We got him into Dragon Ball Z, but he kind of comes in and out of that. He's not like in it. That's his father's responsibility. That he really has to step up with that. Phineas and Ferb is everything, okay? Because whenever I'm looking for something, I'm like, where's Perry? Where's Perry? That's the question. Alright, where's that vivid purple that I had? He's just a regular platypus. Absolutely not. There it is. Is this the same color? Did I move my... Oh, it's over here. I'm singing the theme to Jesse. I have the Ant Farm theme in my head right now. That first little woo she does, stunning. It's just a feel good show. I don't know what the new shows are. We don't have cable. We just stream. He likes the Loud House, but not enough to like check in for it. When he goes to Gigi and Papa's house, he'll watch Loud House. But every time he's like, he thinks cable television is the news. Thank you so much, Nap Queen. He's like, whenever I go to Gigi's house, I have to watch the news. I'm like, it's not the news, baby. He's like, yes, it is. This is not the green. This is the wrong green. All right, well, what you gonna do about it now? Now you just gotta mute it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. But he thinks anything where there's a commercial is the news. And I'm like, no, this is just cable television. You're literally watching Cartoon Network. It's not the news. Alright, I'm gonna do her hair a dark color. I'm gonna figure out what kind of pattern I'm gonna put on this. I don't know yet. What about Hey Arnold? He likes Hey Arnold. We stream it though. I'm just gonna do a dark brown for her hair. Okay. Definitely not leopard print. I've never shown him Arthur. That's a good one. Thank you for the roses. I could definitely do that. Rugrats, he got into the movie. When I watched the old episodes of Rugrats, I'm like, whoa. This look like somebody made this on Microsoft Paint. But at the same time, I think Rugrats was born the same year I was, okay? So, because I remember it turned 10, like on my 10th birthday. Like, I was like, not me and Rugrats having the same birthday. Because they came out with Rugrats all grown up. Yeah, the first episode aired August 11th, 1991, and I was born a mere 8 days later. Did you mail my You're Too Much green pic, ma'am? I managed to bring it downstairs. So that means when Mr. Coco, because the post office was closed today. So that means Mr. Coco will mail it tomorrow with his shipments. So it has not technically been mailed, but it is being processed. So Rugrats All Grown Up, I want to say came out literally on my birthday. That's a lie. It came out on April 12th. I'm going to have to fact check some things. I'm going to have to fact check. You feel old? Why? Alright. I forgot this is curly hair, so I gotta do my thing. I am not all snowed in. I know Buffalo got hit hard, and I'm like 5 hours south of Buffalo. So I did not get too much. It was snowing, but it wasn't anything crazy. I'm a 70s baby. I used to love Tommy and them. 70s baby is not old. Okay? I'm coming to realize that like it just isn't old anymore. I feel like everyone I meet, I'm like, yeah, we about the same age. We about the same age. I can't tell. And I've learned to just stop guessing people's ages because I'm always so dead wrong. So dead wrong. I was watching baking holiday, no, not holiday, spring baking championship. Michael's like into the cooking competition shows. That's like his new thing. And I'm right there with him, okay? It's better than watching other people's kids play video games on YouTube. So I'll take a baking championship all day, okay? Selena and Chef, he's into all that. He has a little crush on Selena. But I'm like, okay, I'm going to start guessing these people's ages. I was like, okay, this guy looks like he's about my age. I'm going to say he's about 31, 32. He was 21. Okay. All right. That's no problem. All right, this guy looks like he's probably around my age. I'm going to say like 33, 34. He was like 48. I'm like, I guess I just don't know what people look like. I guess I just don't know. I feel like I give very much 32-year-olds. And when people see me, I've been stopped at my stepdaughter's school and asked for a hall pass. Very confused. Like literally chasing me down the hall. I'm like, I am a parent. Why are you following me? Well, oh, sorry about that. But I'm definitely not giving middle school. I know I'm short, but there's a lot of short adults. But me without makeup, I get questioned and carded. But I feel like I'm very much giving grown woman when I look at myself. I see 32. I see it. Who asked me if I was born in the onesies? Not the onesies. Not the onesies. Yeah. I mean, I told y'all Michael was always like, well, weren't you born in the 1900s? It's bizarre. It's very much bizarre. I'm still trying to recover from the fact that people born in 2000 are not literal babies. Like they are grown, they are out of college, they are employed. I'm like, that doesn't make sense because you were just born. It's not computing. But they were in fact born over 23 years ago at this point. That's scary to me. No me gusta. December 30th, 1999. 1999. Wow. That just seems so young. And you're grown. You are grown. Crazy. I was born 4 days into the 90s. 92. Nice. I feel like 91 suits me well. I feel like that was the year I was supposed to be born. You know, sometimes, I mean, I feel like I have an old soul in some regards, but I feel like I truly am a 90s child. And I appreciate that. My husband was born in 87. Like the fact that my daughter was born stepdaughter. Just in case you're trying to do some math, okay? I did not give birth to this child because I was 15. But she was born in 2005. And she's about to be 18 this year. So the kids born in 2005 are about to be adults. How? Oh, she was born in 2006. Now me trying to think. Yeah, she was born in 2006. Wow. That's crazy. You know, my dad, he be doing the thing where he's like, can you believe you're going to be 34 next year? It's like, I'm not even 33 yet. So why are we talking about I'll be 34 next year? I haven't even changed ages yet in this year. Can we just not do that? He'd be like, you know, Michael's going to be 8 next year. What's the point of you doing this? Why are you doing this? Your youngest is turning 19, and I know the time flew by. I know it did. I know it did. I'm so, like, shocked that Michael is 6. I'm still trying to figure out mathematically how that's possible. Because that would mean that 2017 was 6 years ago, and that can't be right, because 2017 was 3 years ago. So, what's happening? I think COVID really messed up my sense of time. For real. Like, the way it just forever feels like it's 2020 in my head. It's messing with my head. You were born in 2008? And you're turning 16? 2008? Wow. I was about to meet my husband in 2008. Wow. Ain't that crazy? Time is crazy. Born in 2009. Yeah, I was on my way to college in 2009. I was out of high school doing my thing. I was talking to my friend last night, and he was like, what year did y'all get married? I was like, 2015. He's like, wow, you guys are almost at 10 years. I was like, yeah, we're getting there. Next year. He was like, wait a second. I got married in 2015. I'm like, sir, get that together before you get yourself in trouble. Okay? Get that all the way together before you get cussed out. Next year's a big one, so get those plans in order. Yes, Chef Christine, welcome in. I'm glad you made it. All right. I'm gonna go back over some of these areas that I want to shade. And I'm just using the same color that I used, which is the reddish yellow. Graduated in 06, married in 08. 16 years in May. Wow, congratulations. Stunning. I love to see it. I feel like the internet needs more love stories. The internet is down bad these days. Down bad for real. We need more examples of LOVEEEE, love and affection. We need less Coretta and Jonathan, and more true love stories. True love stories. I did the nails a minute ago. You gotta. You know, I'm a speed colorer now. Okay, don't blink. I'm using Mauve Shadow R11 for the back. Stunning. You've been watching for an hour just to see what color the second earring will be. I'm sorry to hear that, because it's just gonna be a pearl earring. You should have said something. I would have released you. I'm so sorry. Watching you do is good enough. It's just don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. I was a little confused by that, but at least we can put her out of her misery. You know? Will you have digital coloring pages? Digital coloring pages are included in your membership. Join Coco's Coloring Club today. Link in bio for more details. Need some game show music. I can't let the digital coloring pages be out in the wild, because people just don't know how to follow the rules. They be so grimy. And they steal from your girl. And it makes me sad. But hey, what can you do? Out of the need for a private community where I can share things like that came a beautiful, beautiful experience. Because now we have the coloring club. And we in there, and we're happy, and we're singing, and we're coloring. Give me a high five. That might be the new theme song. You gotta add the ing, you know. We are also mostly colored. and coloring. It's both. It's both. Did the coloring club just become a musical? No. Y'all know I'm not a musical girl. Not on purpose. I try. I'm trying. I want to be a musical girl. Just, my brain don't work good. It don't work good. I can't hear what y'all are saying. Be like, if you could just stop singing for 1 second so I could get the plot, that would be super helpful. I just can't understand a word you're saying. Like when I remember being in high school and like Les Mis was like the it play. Like everyone was like Les Mis, and then they came out with the like live action, and I was like, okay, let me see what the girl was talking about. I flipped that on. I was like, Anne Hathaway, girl, what are you saying? I don't know what you're saying. I I can't do this. I can't. I can't hear what you're saying. Coco still owes us a solo. I've already told you I don't want to make anyone feel bad because I'm a triple threat. Okay? This is a positive community, and when the last thing I need is for people to start feeling bad about themselves because of my gifts and talents. Okay? So, if you catch a little note here or there, just appreciate that, savor those moments, and that's the best you're gonna get from me. And that's to protect you and your growth and your journey so you don't compare yourself to me, of course. So, just doing my little sections across the page. I just don't want this to bleed into this orange peel hat. Thank you. I'm trying to be very considerate. I am trying. And my husband, who we all know, I mean, just look at the way he reacts. It's actually kind of sad. Like, he's my number one supporter in so many things in life, and yet he just really hasn't been able to handle my musical gifts, and it's taken a toll on our marriage. Every time I sing, he pretends to be hunched over in pain, and it says a lot about his jealousy and his feeling of, not being as accomplished. And he went to a performing arts school. He grew up with A$AP Rocky, Tiana Taylor, and the likes of them in Harlem, the heart of musical excellence in New York. And he just has a wife who just went to school for art and design and can carry a note better than him. I mean, I imagine that's devastating. I can only imagine what that feels like, because I can't relate. I'm really carrying this marriage on the back of all of my talents. So just keep him in your prayers. Hopefully he'll be able to accept that, God gave him other gifts. God gave him so many other gifts. And he just gave me more. But he gave me to him. So like, it's as good as it's gonna get. Be grateful. I don't know what the hell his problem is. Men. I remember one time he tried to like outdo me and like sing to me in front of everyone on our first anniversary and sent me a rose for every day we had been together and had all of our friends there and streamed it on Facebook. And I was like, okay. Okay. I mean, this you're really overcompensating here. Okay. And I offered, do you want to do a duet? Why did he start begging me not to? Embarrassing. You're really that insecure? Okay. Okay. So, the white dot next to the earring is another earring. It's called a pearl. But, it just, again, those insecurities will get them every single time, ladies. And I just, eventually I was just like, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. He wants to think he can sing that I can't sing. Everything else is great in our marriage. I'll allow this to just be water under the bridge, Why not? Why not? So, maybe I should gaslight him into thinking he can't do something that obviously he can do. I'll have to figure that out. He can't color, so I can't gaslight him about that because he's very much aware. There has to be something else. Ooh, maybe I'll gaslight him into thinking he can't cook. Ooh, I love that. Let's do that. He thinks he can cook. And he can. We all know he can cook very well. But now... Wait, that's not going to work in my favor, though. It's not going to work in my favor. Because then, what if he stops cooking for me? I have to be strategic about this. It can't be something that he does that brings me joy. We don't want to discourage those behaviors. I don't know. I'm going to have to think about this. Maybe I'll gaslight him into thinking he has no style. It's never going to work. It's never going to work. But I could try. I mean, some of his outfits are questionable. It's not to say they're not stylish, though. But they are questionable. And when I say they're questionable, he tells me, you have no style. I mean, I have been wearing black leggings, a V-neck, and a cardigan for like 10 years straight. Sue me, okay? I'm a genius. No one was giving Steve Jobs a hard time about it, okay? I have a look. All right. It is 11:47. I'm trying to think what I want to do to this head wrap. I feel like I need to do research. I just want to do like a pattern on it. It doesn't have to incorporate the other colors. Maybe it'll just be like a darker orange on top, and then I'll just do like some lines or something. Thanks, Jesus loves you too. Come on out, marker. Come on out. This is not dark enough. Moccasin, are you dark enough? Maybe I should do it in colored pencil so it's more precise, but that's gonna take longer. I don't want it to be like way darker. I just want it to be like a little darker. Is her shirt silk? Sure. Rose beige. I think I'm just going to freestyle some patterns. And I'm not gonna think too much about it because I don't want to think too much about it. Okay. Just tops of those ones. And I don't know what else I want to do. I don't know what else I want to do there. I'm going to have to come back and think about that. Thank you, almond girlies for life. All right. I'm going to do different patterns. So it's going to have some variety to it. I'm not a doodler. And it's interesting to me because doodling is like a very specific skill that is actually very hard. If I'm being honest, everyone can't doodle. And if you want to learn how to doodle, you have to be very intentional about your doodles in your doodle practice. Okay? You can't just call yourself a doodler because that's not how it works. And every time I doodle, I'm overwhelmed by what to do next. Because it could be anything. It could be anything. And there's not really much you can't go wrong. That's nerve-wracking. What colors do you use for which part? Am I a Nicki fan? I'm a fan of her music. I think she does questionable things. Makes it kind of hard to be a barb sometimes. So I would say I'm a Nicki music fan. You know? I've learned I just can't be a fan of anybody. I just can't be a fan of anybody because everybody's out here doing all types of stuff. So I just mind my business. Can't claim anybody these days. Next thing you know, boom, scandal. hearts or stars. That would be very strange. There's going to be more of a doodle presence in the next volume, which I've been working on for a little while now. Because I think doodles are fun to color, so I incorporated some of those kinds of vibes into the next volume. So, not everywhere, but somewhere, you know. The color I used for the lips was Vivid Purple by Ohuhu. The color is P1. Why did I quote that? You asking me or you asking the person who asked the question? Well, why don't you go back and read the question and then you'll answer your own. Would you ever record your lives and post them? Well, as a matter of fact, I do. I do. They're on my YouTube channel. So you can catch these lives on my YouTube. What color did I use for the skin? That I don't remember. You're gonna have to go back and watch the YouTube clip. I put those colors away. Sorry. Oh, thank you, Emerald. I thought Emerald was in her third REM cycle by now. Come through, Emerald. Emerald, 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 Emerald. Off topic, who's your favorite black female artist? I don't have favorites. That's kind of like along the same line of what I was saying before. Like, I really don't rep anybody anymore. I love many black artists. I love Beyonce. I love Nicki. I love Cardi. I love Janelle Monáe. I love Solange. I love Whitney. I love Jennifer. I love them all. I love Kelly Price. Makes me cry. I love them all. I'm rooting for everybody. Okay. Oops. Jay, the person asked me, what color are the lips? And they put lips in quotations. So I responded in quotations. You had one homework assignment, which was to go back to the comment, which asked the question that would then answer your own question. Instead, you're harassing us about something that was such a small little moment. And here we are, 20 minutes later, talking about why I did air quotes. Why did she ask me what color are the lips in quotes? That's the real question, Jay. You're asking the wrong people. That's all. Anything else, Jay? It did have quotes. It did have quotes. there anything else I can help you with? We have to ask the right people the right questions, Jay. What I want to know is, what's your beef with the air quote? What did the air quote do to you that caused you to not be able? You were in arrested development. You could not move past that moment without demanding an answer. Now I want an answer. It was a calm D. What does that mean? You're questioning me, and yet you're making no sense. You're ruining the vibe. That was like a weird dog whistle. Jay's right ear started twitching. Jay was like, did she just do air quotes? Did I see that correctly? Was that an air quote? Just chill, man. Just chill. We're in the home stretch. It's midnight. Just chill out. Anyway, I'm going over this with Hazel by Karen Dash. Now everything should just be in quotes. You're too much green, you know? There's always gotta be one. There's always gots to be one. I have a question. Why did you block my friend? Something tells me you and your friend have a lot in common. Like, maybe even the same social security number. I think you and your friend are the same person. And I didn't block anybody. My hands were on screen doing air quotes. How could I block anybody when I was doing this? Can't block an air quote. You think I got a tentacle? I was busy. Coco barely does the blocking here. With peace and love, I'm busy air quoting. How could I block anybody? I'm just here for the vibes. We finished a real life full size page in one session that I was late to, may I add. Stunning accomplishment. Some might say stunning. Some may say that. Why the air quotes? I'm not using air quotes. I just think it's stunning, and I think more people should see it that way, you know? And I was coloring fast as hell. Look at this. I'm gonna get a shirt that says stunning in air quotes. But it can't be air quote. Maybe I'll draw fingers in air quote positions, because the actual quotations didn't trigger J. The air quote triggered J. So I need to represent that accurately. All right. Here we are. Here we are. I know y'all heard that. I know y'all heard that. Don't tell the blogs. Don't tell the blogs that I'll be singing or whatever, because then they're gonna start putting requests. Don't be doing it. Okay. Stamp of approval. Done. We did it. We did it. We finished a whole big girl page in a whole session. It's time. It's time. It's time for us to go to bed. It's bedtime. Where I am, this is what happens when I fall asleep. Hello? Around these parts, it's a little past midnight. So I'm going to go to bed. I have my hot girl walk in the morning. Okay? So this was really fun. I'm glad that we got to celebrate and do Black stuff together for Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Thank you. We do this every night. But today we are extra Black. Thank you. Everyone have an amazing night. I will be back on tomorrow around 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay? And we will be doing a new page. And maybe, depending on how I feel tomorrow evening, maybe you guys can come out of timeout and you guys can pick some colors. Okay? So let that marinate. Don't get too excited. Don't get too excited. It's a possibility. Okay? Maybe if y'all are behaved, we can make something happen. Okay? So I will see you guys. No. I'll see you guys tomorrow night. I love you. Good night.